for turn 1, we're gonna use this white line here as a braking reference, and then we want to try to brake in the straight line as much as possible, as we're gonna be turning in the long corner, so be careful of the steering, as it's easier to lock up here. And we're also doing this wide line here, where I'm using all of this extra track here, which I found the fastest rather than going the normal, so to say, track here. There's no off track here, so you can use this line. But it is very punishable if you do it slightly wrong, as it's kind of a bump here. So if you're carrying too much speed, and you're gonna unsettle the car here, and then it's very easy to understeer and miss the apex completely. So be very careful of that. And you wanna try to aim for a late apex here, and then you wanna be aggressive on the throttle, try to dance the rear, be careful of not going too wide. And these curbs are redesigned, so they're very dangerous now. And for the next right-hander, I'm using this 100 meter board as a braking reference. When it goes off screen, I am starting to brake, where you want to aim for a late apex here. Try to trail the brakes to really get the rotation, to be able to go on throttle really early. And then you want to try to keep the car in a straight line when accelerating. And also be careful of this. Use this white line as a reference. As soon as you go over it, it's very easy to slide the car, as it's off cambered here, so it's kinda downhill. So be very careful of that. Try to not hit TC, try to counter steer when going over it. And this left-hander is a very easy flat in GTP. And then for this right-hander, you wanna aim in the middle of this surface here as a braking reference, where we want to aim for early apex, and then we want to go really aggressive on the throttle yet again, to then dance the rear by counter steering, to go early on the throttle, and then carry the car out to the curb, use all of the track possible. And this left-hander is very important, as it leads to long straights, and this exit will determine if you gain lap time or not. And we want to use this end of this white line here as a braking reference, or start of this surface here. And you really want to hit this apex, so it's really important to not go wide here, as it's compromising the exit completely. You will go smash on the throttle, try to counter steer it, and then go really wide. You can determine if you're going fast enough on the throttle by how wide you're going, if you're close to the wall or not. And here you want to try to stay as low as possible, minimize the distance. And this bus stop is very important, as this leads to the next long straight of the track. You want to aim for this yellow board here, and the one in between the one yellow. You will really want to focus on cutting all the curves, being very cautious on the entry, as you can understeer if you're going too fast. So don't be afraid to go too slow. And you wanna try to get the best line possible to be able to hit the last curb the best. Use all of the curbs, all of the track possible. And then yet again, you want to try to stay as low as possible here. You are not gaining anything from going in the middle or high. And then you want to try to stay to the left here. In quali you can go to even more left here to minimize the distance. And that's a lap of Daytona.